Go ahead and put that up too, along with this video. Anyway, so this video I'm doing is well, basically I'm going to show from beginning to end how sun mining works, okay? So this screen right here is the pre-sign-in screen. This is where you can look into sun mining and, read about sun mining. It explains a few things here. So right here it shows you 10% bonus on all contracts paid from the reinvestment account. Discounts for contracts BTC Bitcoin from 100,000 GHs including May 13th, which means you're not going to start getting paid for those until May 13th, 2018. And that goes until January 31st. So you can buy those until January 31st, and they don't start until May 13th. I know their language is a little choppy. They're headquartered in Ukraine, which is another story, but we'll get into that some other time. Apparently their solar panels and their computers are in Australia. From research I and others have done, they have a satellite office in Sydney, and they're headquartered in Ukraine. And their customer service isn't the best. I agree. And most of the comments have been fairly decent in my YouTube channel. I've been direct and 100% honest with everybody in my YouTube channel. But it seems like there's a lot of people are starting to lean more towards wanting to tear down my statements. So if it gets too negative, I'm going to start turning the comment section off, unfortunately. But as of now, I'll be honest and forthright with what I know, and then I'll do the best I can with what I have. So anyway, with that, go to our prices on sun mining. Then it shows you the prices for the different contracts. $360 a month for that. 100 GH is $18 is the contract. Which means, it's not a get rich quick scheme, obviously. If it's a get rich quick scheme, you get your money back in. I've seen the get rich quick scheme versions of cloud mining. I did Aurora mine once, and you will not see me with one video of a high yield, which is a high yield interest program or project or whatever. And so they have these high yield interest programs, and it's like in 10 days you get your money back, and in another 10 days you get your money back, and another 10 days you get. So it's like every 10 days you get your money back, which is crazy, and then they say forever, like they'll be around forever. That's insanity. You get your money, and you double up every 10 days. It's insane. So like right here, $3.60, $18 contract. So that means what? You get your money back in what's 18 divided by 4, right? It's like 4 times 4 is 16. I don't know. It's like 4 to 5 months. 4 to 5 months. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It doesn't last forever. You have a 3-year contract. So people tell me it's too good to be true, and it's like, well, this doesn't last forever. You're leasing ASICs, SHA miners, and Bitcoin miners, Dash miners, Litecoin miners, LTC miners. People that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. And you're leasing this equipment for 3 years, and then you're also taking a chance that this company doesn't get absorbed by some other company or damaged by because there's also a clause that if they're damaged by earthquakes, hurricanes, typhoons, natural disasters, war, you're out of luck. You're done. You don't get any more money. That's it. Game over. So I'm just gonna let you guys know all these things. Apparently people think that I just promote sun mining and that I get paid by sun mining. So I'm just gonna let the good and the bad out. So yeah, it's not a forever contract. It's a 3-year contract for Bitcoin. So every 4.5, 5 months, you get your money back. Too good to be true, maybe. I don't know. Some 6 months is like other places. some place, other places I've heard, like I'm Genesis Mining. You can't even buy any contracts at Genesis Mining right now. But like 6 months, so 4.5, 5 months to 6 months. It's like one is too good to be true, one isn't. I don't know, guys. I mean, whatever. Fine, it's too good to be true. Okay, I'll just agree with you. It's too good to be true. So far, too good to be true. I'm almost at 5 months, and I'm getting paid by too good to be true sun mining, cloud mining company. Okay, so there, we got that out of the way. And then $172, $35.90 a month, contract easy, your profit program. What is that? $35.90, $36 times, what is 40 times 4 is 160. 40 times 5 is 200. So 4.5 months, 4.5 months, 4.5 months, 4.5 months, 4.5 months until 3 years is up. Fine. Too good to be true. Okay. Too good to be true. Is it really? I don't know. So let's switch this over to another package. Now you see all these red in the red. It's like, wow, that's a really good deal, right? 100,000 GHs for a Bitcoin, 30% off. Well, you're prepaying on those red discount packages. Apparently, I have no proof of this, but from all the research I've done into the company, May 31st or 30th or something like that. I can't remember. It's up on the banner here that streams across. Let me see. May 13th, 2018, 100,000 GHs and higher. Okay. So apparently on these and higher, you get 30% off if you purchase buy. They have weird language because they're Ukrainian, and whatever their Google, they're probably using Google Translator or something. Whatever they're using, it's not very good. But you have to purchase it by January 31st to get the 30% off that starts on May 13th, 2018. That's just their promotion. And then they always have a new promotion. I remember they had a promotion that was up by December 14th or 13th or something. It was the same. It was like 40%. Maybe it was 30, but they had a bonus or something. Okay, so here's other deals, right? Oh, I was talking about Ether originally. Oh, sorry, no, I wasn't. I was talking about Bitcoin. Now, is this too good to be true? I don't know. $32 a month. Price of the contract is $133. 10 AMHs for 2 years. So what's $32 a month? That's 5 times 32 is about 160. It's around $160. So 4.5. So again, it's like 4.5, 5 months, and it's 2 years. So how many 4.5 to 5 months are there in 2 years? 6, 5? I don't know. I'm not trying to do quick math here. So 2-year contract. It's not like unheard of, I guess. I mean, I've seen other contracts that are similar. Let's see here. Let's go to Dash. So $1 is easy to do math on. Easy profit. $1 a month. Price. $43 contract. Contract 2 years. So you lose money. So you spend $1 a month. I mean, you lose money at the current rate. So you spend $1 a month. It costs $43 for the contract. I don't know. It doesn't look like a good deal to me, but Dash should probably go up in price, so that's why. It's pretty fast. I've used Dash, and it's like click, sent, in your wallet, buy. Okay, mining Litecoin. Let's see here. What's an easy one to do math on? None of them really, because there's 7 and 2. But let's just do this one. 7.2 price of contract 80. So that's, what is that? That's like 10 to 11 months. 2-year contract, you get your money back in like almost 11 months. Too good to be true. I don't know. 10 or 11 months on payback. So you guys need to make your own decisions. Just please, chill out on the messages and all that crap about how I work for the company. I don't work for the company. I don't give a shit what happens to Sun Mining. Okay? I hope that they pay me, but I mean, come on. I don't work for the company. I live in Seattle. I don't live in the Ukraine, and I don't live in Australia. And I definitely don't work for the company. I'll show you how I know I don't work. I'll show you how I know that I know I don't work for the company, but whatever. I'll show you guys something here in a second. Yeah, this location here, from what I've discovered and researched and had other people help me try to figure out about the company, this is like a satellite office. So this is just somewhere they use to, like, I don't know, for mail or something, for phone calls and mail and emails, or there's probably just one guy that sits at a desk 3 hours a day and then they switch desks or something. I don't know. Okay, so here's my referral program. Okay, like here's some people that signed up. That's all I've ever gotten to sign up. Like out of all of my resources, out of all my YouTube and Facebook and, you know, my website, everything, I've gotten this many signups. That's like maybe 40. And out of 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And out of those 15, I know like 4 of them personally. Here's my statistics. Okay, 1,487 conversions. That's how many people clicked my link, right? 29 registered. Okay, that's not a lot. That's like, what is that? 2%. That's about 2% of the ones that clicked. Okay, so I'm not doing very good on conversions. And then total paid is 32 out of those. So there's been double up pays, or I don't know, but it's about 2%. The rest I paid for. So, you know, out of the Bitcoin orders, I'd have to say that a lot of those, most of those are referrals. I paid for like maybe 20%. Then the Ether, most were me. I'll show you in a second. But most of the Ether orders were myself. Most of the Dash was myself. And most of the Litecoin, well, about 60% of Litecoin was other people. Okay? And I'll show you my capacities. I think I'm logged in already over here. No, I'm not. Okay. Let me log in. Okay, so here's my Bitcoin power, which I'm not even getting all this. I think some of this kicks in May. Again, supposedly. You know, I have no way of confirming that because I don't work for Sun Mining. But according to them, and things I've read and things I've looked into, some of this stuff was from people purchasing, you know, a package in May, I think. I'm not sure. I guess. I'm guessing. Ether mining power is 396.4 MHs. Most of that was my investment of over $5,000 of my money that I paid. And then Dash is almost all me, like 95% me. And then Litecoin is like 7,300 kilohashes was me. And let's see, my orders. These are all payments I made for more hash power. Okay, I made these payments, not other people. So I did this. Like, this is my money. 0.09 Bitcoin, 0.08 Bitcoin, 0.01, 0.02, 0.04, 0.02, right? 0.02, 02, 04, 01. I made all these payments to pay for myself, to take care of myself. Nobody did this for me, okay? So, yes, I've gotten referrals, and I've also spent a lot of my own money. So, just as an example, you guys can see this screen, and you can see that I've made my own appointments for my own invoices, my own payment dates, my own order details. Let's do a detail order. What I do here, I bought Ether. I bought 100 mH Ether mining. It cost me 0.0935 Bitcoin. And And I did that on January 10th. Okay? So no, I don't work for the company. I spend my own money. I do not work for Sun Mining. Even though I've said that several times. But that's okay. I can prove it now. Boom. There you go. Alright. I don't really know what else to say. I showed you how to purchase. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to show you guys how to do a reinvestment. So, here's a screen where you do reinvestment or you purchase. So, I'm going to get some Litecoin. So I'm going to get some Litecoin. It's not a very good deal, but I'm just going to do it just to show you guys. So I'm going to get 300 kilohashes. I think I can afford that. I'm going to continue there. And if not, I can just get rid of the order. I'm going to confirm order. See what happens. Okay, so it says I have to send money, right? Either I have to use my investment account of $11.85, or I have to send 0.002400043 Bitcoin to that address. So when you're sending money to Sun Mining, it has to be exactly that amount. And if you're using an exchange or using Coinbase or whatever, and there's a fee, you have to add the amount of the fee to the price, okay? Or you're going to lose your money. And I've had a lot of people hit me up talking about, you know, they tried to get, you know, this Sun Mining, and they didn't get their mining and they got scammed, and there's like hundreds of videos or thousands of videos about people getting scammed. And I can't say that everyone got scammed because of this, but from what I've found, a lot of it's because of not adding fees or doing partial payments. So when you do an order detail, when you do an order with Sun Mining, you must do the entire purchase in one amount to one address at one time with the fee. If the fee is 0.001, and you got to add 0.001 to the 0.002400043 Bitcoin, push that all together, send all that to 14BQZN PN blah 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 blah. Make sure that the address is matched, because I don't want to get blamed. I don't want to get blamed that you guys can't, you know, add a fee to a Bitcoin and put an address incorrectly and then start mining. I don't want to get blamed for you guys not being able to follow through with that. Please don't blame me for that. It's annoying. Okay, so once you do all that, send that to Sun Mining if that's what you want to do, and then everything so far 100% across the board with everybody I've dealt with directly, no problems. Okay, if you don't do it that way, you're going to take a chance of losing your transaction. I don't think everybody's lost their transaction, but you're taking a chance of losing your transaction. Okay, so do that for me, please, when you're doing this. Anyway, I don't have enough for this transaction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel the order. Let's cancel this order. And let's go to my balance. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to reinvest my Litecoin and reinvest. You'll see it clear out. I'll just do it one at a time. I clicked reinvest on Litecoin. Come on. Maybe it didn't go through. Let's try again. There we go. Reinvest Litecoin. I'm going to reinvest Dash. Well, look at Dash is like, in my opinion, I think you're better off just buying it. Because if it takes like 43 months to get your investment back on a mining program that takes 2 years, you do the math, there's 12 months in a year, so not a very good idea. Okay, so I have $18 in my investment account, 1811, and then I leave these running because these are my bread, you know, what do they call bread and butter. So, okay, purchase capacity. So I'm purchasing capacity. I'm gonna go to Litecoin. It's like 10 or 11 months to get your money back on this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna go to, I don't think I have enough for that, so I'm gonna do 2,000 KHs. Just as an example. Now, did I have enough for that? I think I had enough to do this, but if not, you can cancel. Okay. It's an example. Actually, you know what? I think I can do Ether. I like Ether way more. Ether pays better. Let's do Ether. We'll leave those alone. Okay. So I can do 1 MH. Yeah, I can do 1 MH of Ether. Okay. So that's good we're going through this because you guys can see how this all works. Now, I'm going to get $3.2 a month extra, you know, on top of what I already have, which I do this all the time when I can afford it. And then the price in US dollars is $14, and the price in Bitcoin is 0.00133357. I'm going to continue. Okay, I'm going to confirm the order for 1 MH of mining for 0.00133357 Bitcoin. Okay, so you see here, order detail number, formed orders can be paid within 24 hours after that expires or canceled. Okay, please send, follow these orders, follow this exactly, and then I'll give you some hints and tips and hacks or whatever, which I've been doing in my channels. Please send 0.00133357 BTC to the following address, 1 CWE, you know, there's an address here. Follow capitals, lowercase, letters, numbers, make sure your zeros aren't O's and your O's aren't zeros. Please, okay? Copy paste is the best way to do that. Or scanning a code if you have that ability, okay? Then what you want to do is make sure that you've accounted for all fees included in the price. So if like you're using an exchange, let's say you're using like Cryptopia or something, there's going to be a fee, you know, to send this Bitcoin. There's going to be a fee. This is a pretty low amount to send, so you're going to have a pretty big fee. But there's going to be a fee that's like the same as this amount. It's going to be like 0.001 fee to add to this. So whatever the fee, add the fee, okay? So you add the fee, and, or maybe it's less than that, but you added the fee. Make sure the fee is added to this amount. Use a calculator, okay? Send it to this address. Make sure it's all lined up here, what you're doing. Make sure you're taking your time, paying attention to what you're doing. It's your money, okay? Now, you see here, I don't have enough. I have $14 in my investment account, and sorry, I do have enough, but if I didn't have enough, I wouldn't have done this. So if it was the other way around, if I had $14 in my investment account and the price of this package was $18, I would not be doing this. I would have to either start over, use Bitcoin, or sell some Ether, or sell some Bitcoin to pay it, you know, to purchase another package. So, since that's not the case, okay, I do have enough. I have $18 in my investment account, the reinvestment account. The amount of the package is $14. $14. I have $18. Okay. So I'm using $14 on my reinvestment account. It's going to leave me I'm going to have a change of, you know, $4.11. So I'm going to click here because I have the full amount of the package. Okay. Goes into here. Right here. No. Actually, I hit the wrong button. But, oh, those are payments to me. Okay. So my capacities. So I had 396.5, and now I have 397.5 MHs. And you know, guys, this is just a one step at a time kind of thing. You know, one day you have 100 MHs, and the next day you have 120, and the next day you have 140. And 5 months later, you know, you have almost 400 MHs and you're clearing $50 a day, depending on the price of Ether. But you're clearing $40 to $60 a day in Ether. Okay, I'm not working for Sun Mining. I just reinvest all the time because I'm not greedy. That's all. That's all this is. So there's that. So I ran through that with you. Again, I'll run through this one more time. If you want to purchase a capacity, which is hash power, there's 4 options here. There's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dash, Litecoin. Who pays the best? Bitcoin, as of today, Bitcoin pays the best. Ethereum pays the second best. Litecoin pays the third best. Dash pays the fourth best. Even though Bitcoin pays better, I like Ether better because it's cheaper to send around. And there's a lot of ERC token, ICOs, and uses for Ether. And then Ether is really cheap. Like when I'm using Exodus or I'm using Coinbase or something, I don't have a $10 or $15 fee. With Ether, I have like a 60 cent to a dollar fee. So that's why I just prefer Ether. It's easier for me, and I don't have to like sell Bitcoin to get Ether. Now sometimes I have to sell Ether to get Bitcoin, but that's starting to change. That's starting to change. So I prefer Ether personally. Then if you want to purchase a package, this is after you've already signed up and everything. You know, you can purchase 1 to 1,000 MHs of Ether. You can purchase 100 gigahash to 300,000 gigahash. Don't forget, if you get 100,000 to 300,000, that doesn't start mining till May. So you're taking a little bit more risk. Because once again, like I said, I can't prove factually anything. And if Sun Mining were to go under, I really have no fallback. You know, I have no way to protect anybody. I'm not, you know, saying that there's not going to be, what is it called? They have a clause somewhere I read. I don't even remember where it is. I read something about cloud mining or leasing cloud mining, about if there's a hurricane or if there's a war or if there's a, you know, like asteroid or meteor or comet or something. If there's any of this long list of things that happen to the facility, you're done. You know, you no longer have a contract with that company. So, flood, damage, you know, fire, whatever. So, you know, you're only as good as the mining equipment and the computers and the people running the mining equipment and the computers. If you don't have that, you know, game over. So that's all I'm going to say about that. After that, you know, you guys got to make your own decision. I'm taking a risk too. I'm spending my money. I'm spending my money to do this. So there's the purchase capacities, the 4 different arenas there. And then I'll show you my balance again. Right now today, well, from last night at like, I can't remember. I think it was last night. I think it was yesterday at 5 o'clock. This is since yesterday at 5. It's almost noon. So that's less than 24 hours. So $44 in about 20 hours and $42 in about 20 hours. So far I'm at like $86.34 in 20 hours. That's where I'm at. Okay. Payments. That's what I got paid. Yesterday I got 0.133558111 Ether. The day before that I got 0.02142853 BTC. And then the payment 2 days before that was 0.2824580 Ether. Alright, Chris, good. 6 days before that was 0.16589 Ether. So you see these days, they spread out further and further. The reason that happens is because I've had to work my way up. I've had to work my way up over time to get to these numbers, you know? And wherever you see the big jump at, it's where I spend a bunch of money, not somebody else. Whenever you see a big rise. Like, you're going to see... You see like the 16th to the 19th on BTC, and then you see like the 24th to the 2nd. Okay, anyways, so you're going to see Ether more often. You're going to see a bunch of Bitcoin, right? All Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. So I was just doing Bitcoin. And then I started doing Ether. I added a little Ether. Then I added more Ether. And then you'll see all Ether here and then a Bitcoin. Because I added like $5,000 of my own money in Bitcoin to get Ether. So that was me. My money. That I didn't really have, you know. Like I had it, but I didn't have it good like that. But I took a chance, you know. That happens in life. You take chances and then you risk and reward. No risk, no reward. That's the way it goes in this world. But it's your guys' money. You have to make your own decisions. You know, I can't make decisions for you. That's what I did though. We'll see if it works. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to check out of here, and you guys have a good day or night wherever in the world you are.